It's your Sunday afternoon Iraqi Dinar summary. I'm going to be live. If you have questions, I'm going to be doing live. I'll go through my boards. I'll go through the basics of this Iraqi dinar as well as all the other foreign currencies. If you have questions about anything, how to do a safe exchange, etc., I will pin the comment down below. You can always request that via email. It's a Zoom, and WORKSHEETS gives you tips and scripts of what to say when you're exchanging so that you don't get screwed, you don't have to sign away all your rights, and you stay away from some of those sticky, tricky things, traps that are designed to tie you down so that they can claw your money back. So don't fall into those traps. If you want freedom from that, check the pinned comment down below and email me. I'll reply with more information, or you can go ahead and email me and just pay the $55 and tell me you paid me and that you want those right away, and I'll get those to you tonight. So we had some breaking news out of Iraq. I have Secret Agent Man, the only intel source. I'm the only one who has it, and they're on the ground in Iraq. Two breaking news was, he says none of this could have happened. They're the ones who said first we needed a new speaker, then the HCL, and then it would fly, right? Other people disagree, but that's their take on it, and they're my experts, so I trust them. He said yes. None of this could have happened without a speaker. Now it's moving at hyper speed with the right people in charge here and there, and still some shakeups coming in the government with the Iranian influence being exposed. This will not stop what's about to happen. This was inside information from a meeting your friend attended. He just received permission to tell it to me. He said it goes back to the 70s for a census count. I said they haven't had a census together with KRG for a long time, and they haven't had their own census without Kurdistan Regional Government since 97? And he goes, yeah, it goes back to the 70s when they were the whole of Iraq had a census. So guys, that was breaking news out of that. There were other articles. You can go to the details. The timestamps are done. I just spent hours doing the timestamps. I literally haven't taken a break today, except when I had lunch and talked to one of my besties on the phone, and you know who you are. She had questions about the relive, and so we talked while I made my lunch. So also the other breaking news, which is good for Frank 26 and me, he said, your friend said, oh, they're going to share relive over there with the orphanages. That's a new thing once the rate is settled. Let's see. What else did he say that was breaking news? Okay, he said something about... Okay, I can't find his words exactly. Oh, yeah, he does. They republished several of the articles. Tell your husband happy birthday. Where was it? Guys, I'm sorry. I'm tired. It's Sunday. I've been working all weekend. Guys, I really didn't get a break this weekend. P.S. Here's the other breaking news that helps me and Frank 26. Frank 26, if you're watching this, comment down below. It says, P.S. just to let you know, your friend over here has mentioned you and Frank 26 to Mr. Sudani, to the Prime Minister. After a meeting that he attended. And from all indications, Sudani has listened to some snippets of my videos along with Frank 26's videos. He told them this earlier. So guys, that is breaking news. I'm excited. That is kudos to all my hard work and to Frank's hard work. Sudani is watching. He's watching how America is relating to his nation, and I respect you, Mr. Sudani. Good job of what you're doing and your leadership. Guys, I acknowledge good leadership. So please subscribe and tap the bell for these unique insights, and also if you subscribe and tap the bell, it's all free to like the video, subscribe the video, share the video. That's all free ways to support me. And when you tap the bell, you'll be notified when I go live. I try to do the notifications a half hour to half an hour before, so you have time to figure out that I'm live. So if you hit the notification bell, you'll be notified. So with that, we're going to go to the other summary. Then I'm going to do the live rates. So hang out if you want the live rates for the four currencies I share, which is the Iraqi dinar, the Vietnam dong, the Rupiah, the Zim, and the Bolivar. Those are the ones I share every day, live rates on these summaries in my morning and in my evenings, because we want to keep an eye on those rates, and I know how to get it apples to apples. I'm not a trader, but I figured it out, and we have traders on my channel too, so you should subscribe and tap the bell to get those additional insights. So this is the updated version of the summary that I share. Samson said the central bank moves its secret vaults to a new building. Clarification of the truth of the claim. So that's kind of good. Does anybody have any clarification on that? Then Militiaman said, boots on the ground update. There was a lot of information about the dinar being worth more. There's a lot of news outlets, even on the TV, when it comes to Iraqi news, Channel 1 and Channel 3, speaking about how worthless the dinar is and how its purchasing power needs to change for the country developed to go in the right direction. There's a lot of pressure educating the people right now. Frank 26 says, Iraq, boots on the ground, Firefly, economist on television is explaining how a revaluation works. They're giving us examples of other countries, and after that, how the currency is linked or pegged to a basket of other currencies. Wow, it's being told to us constantly now, every day. The planning of the revaluation, they say, is done, and now apparently this currency is going to be linked or pegged to a basket of other currencies. Frank says, if they tell you it's going to be pegged to a basket of other currencies, it means we have a new exchange rate, because that's the only reason the other currencies in the basket will play along with it. They also want to fluctuate, bounce up and down with the value of your currency. This is about to go insane. I agree with you, Frank 26. And then Mountain Goat did a double-sided post, which you can make your own opinion. I'm going to share it because I believe everybody has a piece of the picture. We can all put it together on my channel. This is a one-stop shop where we put the puzzle pieces together. And my background as an auditor with Pricewaterhouse, when the auditors are playing a key component, I understand the new digital financial systems. I understand it all. Some of you call it the QFS. Some of you call it CBDCs. Some of you call it, I don't know what you call it. It's already in your banks. Maybe you already know. I don't know. I know some of my second tier branch managers already know it's already in the accounts because I'm seeing checks clear quicker. Are you? It's because it's a faster system. It's already in place. It's all good news, guys. You shouldn't be afraid of it. So here was Mountain Goat. We are still seeing lots of news from Iraq on educating the citizens in many areas. One biggie is the census. This level of census has never been conducted since the 2003 invasion. Lots has changed since then. The census is also part of the Article 140 and the process of determining the shares of the excess oil revenue streams to be divided up to the citizens as part of the hydrocarbon law, or the HCL. This is also better known as the oil and gas law. Yes, the government of Iraq does plan to administer oil profit shares to the citizens, much like they do in Saudi and Kuwait. It's just something they do over there in the Middle East, guys, and they're part of the Middle East. His second part says, however, you can see that they first must rebuild their economy and infrastructure. It's like, hello, are you been watching what's going on, or are you in a hole? Today, there is not much remaining of oil revenues after they pay bills. That's because they haven't revalued their rate yet. I'm just saying. The surplus will come once they diversify their economy. They've already done that. I mean, come on. The Port of Fa is open. They're going to get all sorts of new revenues. They're getting tariffs. They have secure borders. They're getting all sorts of stuff. They're also getting passport fees. They opened up a new passport office in Erbil for the Chinese citizens. Guys, this is incredible. And they're not, I don't know who they work for. Maybe it's a three-letter agency. I'm just saying that wants you to not worry, not think it's happening. It said, I would not gamble on the HCL trigger on the RV as many seem to think. They think it will happen, and whatever. We're going to move on. Mountain Goat, we love you. I've always read your summaries, but I agree to disagree. Mark Z, Iraq has a lot of things to start happening on Monday, wrapping up the census, and the parliament says they will start voting on important laws on Monday. Many believe this includes the HCL. Mark quotes an article, Iraqi parliament resumes sessions on Monday with important laws. These are controversial laws that they have been tackling, and a number of my sources believe the HCL law is in there. That, along with the census, is coming week, so they can release a new rate. We all hope this is accurate. Many of the contacts expect a phenomenal Thanksgiving or before. I do too. I expect to pay for my new house by cash because I've taken the money and run it into assets. So here we go. Militiaman said, we had some important information that came here in the United States of people that have boots on the ground in Iraq. When I say boots on the ground, I mean literally boots on the ground. Having some of that information is key because they called today and said proudly that they affirmed they got information from the source in the military. These guys are talking on TV, not just Channel 1 or Channel 3, but many sources. They're talking about helping the citizens. They're going to bring them purchasing power. Guys, this is all good news. Then Frank 26 said monetary reform education right now is at a very high peak where we can see very clearly. Sudani's intentions are very clear. Purchasing power is but only one of many things that he is bringing to your Iraqi citizens, and the rest of the world will benefit from that. The rest of the world is going to benefit. It's going to help the U.S. take a big dent out of that $37 trillion debt we have, and a lot of other countries are going to be able to get out of debt likewise. Samson says, article Al-Hindawi, the preliminary results of the population census will appear next week, and Iraq is preparing for a comprehensive database. You're right. This census ties in right into their new digital systems that can, track everything, everybody's money, right? It's important. And I know all about it because I used to audit. So it's always good news when they install state-of-the-art systems. It's good news. Some will fear it, but I say you have no fear, come here. If you have fear, come here. Samson says, article Al-Hindawi, the preliminary, I already did that. Mark Z, last night, the Central Bank of Iraq sells more than $894 million in 3 days. They sold $1 billion last week. I reported on that. This is where they sell the U.S. dollars and take Iraqi dinars off the street. This is an enormous chunk of IQD out of circulation. They are clearly preparing for something big to support the value of their currency. Nader from the Middle East says, I don't want you to get too excited and think we are rich already, because we are not. We cannot go to the bank yet, guys, and I'm going to share the live rates right after I'm done with this summary. He says, remember what I always say, in January, things always happen in January with Iraq. It can happen before, it can happen after too. But me, I have a strong belief in January, we're going to see very good news. Nader, I'm so happy you're part of our club here. Wolverine, the big news yesterday was that it's going to be a wonderful weekend and we will all come together by Monday. Wolverine supposedly is under an NDA. That's just what I heard. What have you heard? Comment down below. This is a collaborative effect. I want to hear what you think. So please become part of our channel. Subscribe, tap the bell. Become part of our family. We're gonna celebrate tonight with margaritas and talk about all of this and answer all your questions. So I hope you'll join us. So now we go to the live rates. The Iraqi dinar to USD. I found it interesting. They haven't redone the rate today yet on Google, but it is the yesterday's rate, 0.00076. We will be live at either 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 5 because Forex opens at 5. I haven't decided yet. It depends on if I get to take a nap. I'm pretty excited today, but I wanted to take a nap. Have you ever been like that? You're too excited to nap, but I really need to nap because I do work really hard. I'm one of the hardest working YouTubers, so please subscribe, tap the bell, at least give me a like, right? And then the Vietnam Dong to USD, this was updated today. And it's 0.00039. That's a decimal point, 4 zeros, and then 39. Updated today. Iraqi dinar was not updated today. I'm just clarifying. Rupiah to USD. Another, again, point, decimal point, 4 zeros, 63. It did update today, but Iraqi dinar did not. The Zim. Here's the one ZWD. The Zimbabwe dollar is 0.00276. So that's been updated today. And then the Bolivar, 1 VES. That's the Bolivar VES. I don't know. I'm not a trader. V is in Victor, E is in Edward, S is in Sam is what I've got here. It's 0.02148 USD. That's 2 cents. So guys, what do you think about that? I hope you will appreciate what I do here. I bring you live rates. I'm the only one who brings you the fastest intel summary on the net and breaking news out of Iraq every single morning. And when I'm at night, breaking news at night. I love you all. Please subscribe, tap the bell, join the family. It's the only family like this on YouTube. Become our besties. Become part of the family. I love you all. Have a good night. Bye.